of America. So here it is, folks. Kamala Harris' first solo interview with local Pennsylvania reporter turns into a disaster. So she's fallen at the. Is her earpiece not working tonight? What's going on here? And Vice President Kamala Harris, during her second interview on Friday since joining the race, undermined her record in the Biden-Harris administration by stating the administration's policies are not fit for the 21st century. Harris faces a conundrum. She cannot campaign on policies to fix crime, inflation, and border security without undermining the Biden-Harris administration policies. But she must tout the administration's policies to validate her record and candidacy. So she's the whole border czar problem we've been discussing over since 2021 or late 2020, 2021, if you guys remember. 2021, yeah. The border czar, her job, she had one job, was to protect the southern border. Let's keep going. And this is true. Americans being kicked out of their homes and replaced with Haitian migrants, Springfield local reveals. And if you want more information on the Springfield Haitian migration, we did Haitian invasion, Mike in the Night, back, I think it was in October 2021. We did the Haitian invasion, migration, Mike in the Night. It was just out of control. And we had somebody on the southern Mexican border, okay, not America, U.S., southern Mexican border, telling us what the deal was with that and how people were getting pamphlets. And when they arrived in the southern Mexican border, and the pamphlets showed them how to get through Mexico quick. And if they stay longer, they would actually be prosecuted and be deported back to their country, right? And so Americans being kicked out of their homes and replaced. At a recent council meeting in Springfield, Ohio, a local homeless advocate told a story about how an illegal Haitian migrants are being outfitted with rental accommodations formerly inhabited by residents who are being kicked to the streets to make their way for Haitian replacements. So let's see what he has to say here.
You know, the homeless problem. I don't know of a single homeless Haitian in this town because they all got vouchers. But I can show you a whole bunch of people that have been displaced because I'm that guy. Rob, you know, for 25 years I've worked with the homeless in this community. You know, a lot of people don't know because I'm not the guy out there blowing the horn. Because it ain't about me. It's the Jesus in me that goes out there and does it. Trust me, there's days I'm tired. But I'll get into homeless camps that nobody in a suit and tie will walk into. None. They trust me because I've never let them down. You know, and guys, if you don't think it's here right now, in October, we are getting ready to hit a wall here. There is not any relief for the homeless. The homeless people in this community are not the people you think they are. The squatters that aren't happening. It's not there. There's veterans. Come see me. I'm not real hard to find. Ask anybody on the street. They'll tell you how to get a hold of me. I'll take you there. And no, they don't want your toothpaste and your peanut butter sandwiches. They want you to come up with a solution to why they're displaced, why they lived in a house. I personally know, and I'll testify under oath, my hand to God, somebody that lost their house. They were there 7 years. The landlord said, hey, I need you to move out, find a temporary place. I'm going to remodel it, and then you can come back.
Thank you, Baron.
It was a lie. They moved him out.
Oh, City Council, your time's up. Your minute is up, but he got very good points there. Very, very ear to the ground, guys. That's what you need, ear to the ground. And again, follow up on the migration. 20,000 plus migrant invasion sweeps Springfield, Ohio. Migrants can barely drive, but are somehow getting driver's licenses quickly. Of course! Of course they are! This is the plan! Don't you get it? So here it is. Local Springfield, Ohio, speaking out about the 20,000 plus Haitian migrants horde is doing in their town. And there's nothing but a headache. So this guy's probably interviewing people. Bad Haitian migrant drivers. Let me tell you a story, and I'll be frank with you guys. I'll be very frank with you guys. When I lived in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, the whole area down there, the one place you don't want to be in is any Haitian areas. You do not want to go into any. Yeah, you go into the Latino areas. Hey, man, ¿cómo estás? Mira, necesita hacer unos cambios. ¿Qué tú puedes hacer? And then you go into the Portuguese little Brazil area there. Oi, tudo bem? Espera, quero falar com vocês. No problem. You just stay away from anything Haitian, man. And I'm telling you, murders, shootings, stabbings, it spreads out into other neighborhoods. It's an absolute disaster. And trust me, that's one culture that would fight with machetes, whatever they have to, whatever they can get their hands on, tooth and nail, to get their dominance, to show dominance. And again, this is a follow-up to a 2021, I think it was August or October 2021, Mike in the Night, Haitian Invasion. You guys can find it. Should be up on our playlist. Around 5% of Haiti's entire population has migrated to the U.S. since 2020. And we talked about the migrant trains. Remember the migrant trains after the Biden selection? People believe that Biden actually got voted in. No, he never got voted in. He got selected in for this shit. This is why he got voted in. And reports indicate that administration President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris have facilitated the resettlement of nearly 500,000 Haitians into the United States, including around 211,000 flown into the country on commercial flights. This constitutes around 5% of the Haitian population now living in America. So there it is right there. And Trump pledges to deport Haitians in Ohio City if elected. All right, so I got a very important message to Trump or to any administration that's listening to this that wants to deport anybody. Pay attention. Pay very close attention. You could do it. And who are you going to mimic, or what style are you going to steal? I'm going to tell you what style you're going to do. If you want to deport Haitians, right, do what Canada did to the Portuguese. Hear me out. In 2007, Canada just said, we don't want Portuguese in Canada anymore. Only Portuguese. They deported 47,000 Portuguese. They did vehicle road blitzes and vehicle road checks. I've been pulled over multiple times. Are you Portuguese? Are you allowed to be here? High schools held back all the children. Archbishop Romero Catholic Secondary School, St. Mary's School. They held back all the Portuguese students, and the parents had to come in and prove that they were allowed to be in Canada. Dufferin Mall. They shut down a whole mall in downtown Toronto on Dufferin and DuPont. They shut down that mall, and people couldn't get in and out of the mall unless they could prove they weren't Portuguese, right? They would put them on planes with the clothes they're wearing, even if they're wearing work clothes or whatever, and deport them. All these Portuguese were here on a path to citizenship. Then in 2007, the Canadian government decided, we don't want these people here anymore. There was front page articles on the Toronto Sun, the Sunday Sun, the Toronto Star, and the Globe and Mail, all over about massive Portuguese deportation, massive. All America has to do is just copy what Canada did with the Haitians. It would make perfect sense because Canada did it. Canada is the most peaceful country in the planet, the most free country in the planet. So all they're doing is taking a page out of Canada and just doing what Canada did. And that's all they have to do. I swear to you, that's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything anymore. You just follow what Canada did it to the Portuguese. You can't find any articles? You won't, because the Trudeau administration deleted them all. You must have to go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, please discuss the 2007 mass deportation of Portuguese. Certainly, it will write everything out with the road blitzes, the holding the kids back. It will tell you everything. So, America, there is a way out of this. Just follow what Canada did to the Portuguese people. You're good to go. You just follow what they did.